Okay, so I just saw the movie Together with Dave Franco and his wife Allison Brie, and what the So this is honestly one of the weirdest movies I've seen this year. It starts off as an awkward, quirky indie rom-com, and then it slowly shifts into this sci-fi body gore horror movie with a twist. So I went into this movie completely blind. I've seen like posters of it. I was just always curious because I like Dave Franco as an actor and I like his wife Allison. So I was like, what the heck? Let me see this movie and see what it's about. The genre of this movie, you can call it like a shapeshifter if you'd like. It starts off grounded, like extremely grounded, kind of funny, kind of awkward, but more funny than depends on who you are. If it's more funny than awkward or more awkward than funny. But then it slowly starts shifting and turning into something more trippy and more disturbing, actually. Like, you're not quite sure where this movie is going, but that's the actual joy of the ride, because being so confused about where this is going to go, if it's going to go up, down, left, or right, is actually pretty entertaining and kept me on my feet. Visually, this movie was extremely creative. The cinematography feels like a dream world. Almost soft focused at time, makes your brain feel like it's in a foggy universe. The acting is grounded even when it gets chaotic. Dave Franco, Allison Brie, if you guys aren't like up on these actors, please get up on them. Because their acting is so good in this. Like, they really sell just how crazy and mad they're slowly becoming throughout how the film progresses. And the sound design is crazy. Like, it builds up unease without any jump scares. Like, the music really gets you. But what I didn't really like with this movie is that the pacing is weird. Like, towards the middle, it starts to slow down and drag a bit much. And the third act, like, the last 20 minutes of this movie is completely unhinged. And I know a lot of people aren't going to like it. And sadly, I'm one of those people that thought towards, like, the last 20 minutes, when the mystery got, like, revealed of what was going on, it just went downhill from there. Some people liked it, some people didn't. I'm sorry, I'm just one of them that did not. But there were parts in the ending, like before the actual full-blown ending, like 10 minutes before the movie ended, there was a scene that I actually liked because it was, it was emotional, it was nice, it was cute for like the 2 minutes that I was like really on screen. And then the movie just goes back to straight weird chaos and just like boom. There's one moment in this movie, no spoilers though, that like the movie has been slowly slipping in the chaos since the film even started. And once you connect to that, and once you walk out the theater, you'll actually look back on the movie and just be like, okay, so even before a lot of stuff's been happening, things have just been declining. Like, these characters have slowly been losing it before they actually been losing it, Because this movie is a play on like separation anxiety. It's a play on just how couples are just too much like under each other, like always together. Like, when you see him, you see her. When you see her, you see him. So it was a metaphorical film of just how couples are just too much in each other's spaces, and it makes it known because you see how uncomfortable and how unsettling it is, how like odd it gets, and just how I can kind of say obsessive each partner gets to just be in each other's space. And it gets a bit overwhelming. So if you like the A24's type style films, like the indie type dark like horror films, this one's for you guys. Like, this movie doesn't spoon feed you answers. Like how it slowly starts revealing what's really going on, it really does keep you at the edge of your seat. Because the premise is interesting and what they tried to do with it is, but then it just completely falls flat towards the end. I'd watch this movie again. Not because it was fun. It was very weird and very uncomfortable. But I feel like with this second watch, I would catch a lot of stuff that I missed. Because there's a lot of like little things thrown in there to really give you what's happening in this story. Like, you see that there's people that turned out being weird and just strange things that are right in your face, but you wouldn't notice it, just how the movie pacing was. I feel like there's layers to this movie, but maybe I'm just a lunatic that's just over analyzing and trying to make this movie deeper than it seems. maybe I just want to watch again. So the rating I will give this movie's a solid with snacks. It's chaotic, it's randomly funny at times, and it does get very unsettling really quick, but the body horror isn't as body horror as you'd like if you're into stuff that's intense like that. So if you've seen this movie, what did you think about it? Did you think it was as weird as it should be? Did you think it could have been weirder? Did you think that the body gore would have been worse than what we got? Comment below, tell me what you think, and if you like my vibe, like and subscribe. And I'm James Hancock, signing off.